Hello everyone. Hope all of you are fine and healthy at home. I am your Sharoni ma'am and welcoming you to your mathematics class. Dear students, last year already you learned about the algebraic expressions and equations. Let us recap one more time.
Example 3x plus 2 is an algebraic expression. If we write 3x plus 2 equal to 4, it's converted to an equation. Can you tell me what is linear equation? Yes, it is an equation in which the highest power of variable should be 1. Example 4x plus 5 equal to 9 is a linear equation because the power of x is 1 here. But if we take 2x squared plus 3 equal to 4, it's not an linear equation as the power of x here is 2. Students, today we are going to recap about all the methods of solving linear equations of one variable which already we learned in our online session. Let us start chapter number 2, linear equations in one variable. Look at the mind map of the chapter. In this chapter, we have learned 4 methods to solve a linear equations with one variable, as well as we have learned to form a equations from different types of word problem. Now come to the first method. In the first method, we have learned to solve our linear equations which have linear expressions in one side and another side a constant. Example 2x minus 4 equal to 8. Second method, we have learned to solve our linear equations which have linear expressions in both sides. Example 7x plus 5 equal to 5 plus 2x. Come to third method. In this method, we have learned to reduce our equations to simpler form and solve. Examples x by 2 plus 1 by 3 equal to x by 5 minus 2 by 5. Come to the last method, that is reducing equations to linear form by using the cross multiplications method. Examples of the equations is x by x plus 13 equal to 2 by 3. Now we will check the solving methods of all these examples one by one. Start with the first method, solving equations which have linear expressions in one side. Example 2x minus 4 equal to 8. To solve these equations, we have to follow some rules, such as we should write all the constant term other side of the variable. And when we are changing the constant term side, we have to change their sign also. To change the sign, we should follow some rules in the following ways. Plus will change to minus and vice versa. Multiplication sign will change into divide sign and vice versa. By following all these rules, we will solve the example. In the example, we can see 2x minus 4 equal to 8. Here minus 4 is our constant term, 2 is our coefficient, and right hand side plus 8 also a constant term. So first we will change minus 4 from left hand side to right hand side. As here sign of the 4 is minus, when it will go to the right hand side, it will go by plus sign. So our next step is 2x equal to 8 plus 4. Now it gives us 2x equal to 12. Now we have to change 2 from left hand side to right hand side. We can see here 2 is related with x in multiplication sign. So when we will change 2 from left hand side to right hand side, it will change its sign from multiplication sign to divide sign. So our next step is x equal to 12 by 2, which gives us x equal to 6. So the solutions of the equations is x equal to 6. Hope all of you understood once again. Come to second method. Solve the equations which have linear expressions in both sides. Example, 7x plus 5 equal to 5 plus 2x. To solve these equations, first we will arrange all the variable in one side and all the constant part in one side. To do this, first we will change the variable 2x from right hand side to left hand side and the constant plus 5 from left hand side to right hand side. Then we are getting our second step, which is 7x minus 2x equal to 5 minus 5. From this we are getting our next step, like 5x equal to 0. Now we have to change the side of 5 from left to right. So next step is x equal to 0 divide 5. We know that if we divide 0 by any number, we will get 0. So our solution of x is 0. Come to our third method, reducing equations to simpler form. For this example, x by 2 plus 1 by 3 equal to x by 5 minus 2 by 5. In these equations, we can see both sides variables are there. That means we have to solve these equations by second method. So to solve these equations, first we have to arrange all the variable in one side and all the constant term in another side. To do this, first we will change x by 5, the variable term, from right hand side to left hand side by changing its sign from plus to minus. As well as we have to change the constant term 1 by 3 from left hand side to right hand side by changing its sign from plus to minus. Now, using all these rules, we are getting our second step, like x by 2 minus x by 5 equal to minus 2 by 5 minus 1 by 3. To solve this line, we have to use simple fraction additions and subtractions. By using fractions addition and subtractions rules, we are getting in our third step. In the left hand side, numerator 5x minus 2x and denominator the LCM of 2 and 5 of left hand side equal to, in the right hand side we can see numerator minus 6 minus 5 and denominator the LCM of 5 and 3, that is 15. After solving this step, we are getting our next step as 3x by 10 equal to minus 11 by 15. Here 3 by 10 is the coefficient of x. We will break 1 by 1 term. First we will going to break 10. We are going to change 10 from left hand side to right hand side. Here we can see 10 is in divide sign with x. So when we are going to change 10 from left hand side to right hand side, it will change its sign from divide sign to multiplication sign. So our next step is 3x equal to minus 11 by 15 equal to 10. Now we are going to change 3 from left hand side to right hand side. So Our next step is x equal to minus 11 by 15 equal to 10 by 3. It gives us the result minus 22 by 9, which is a mixed fractions like minus 2 9 by 4 by 9. So the solutions of the x equal to minus 2 4 by 9. Come to last method, reducing equations to linear form. Let's take a example x by x plus 13 equal to 2 by 3. To solve these equations, first we have to reduce the equations to the linear form by using cross multiplications method. For that, first let us understand what is cross multiplications method. Suppose a by b equal to c by d equation. Then cross multiplications method means we have to multiply crosswise, means the left hand side numerator with the right hand side denominator and left hand side denominator with right hand side numerator. After doing this, we will get AD equal to BC. Here we are multiplying crosswise, that's why the method name is cross multiplication. Now by using this method, we will get the second step of the equations, that is 3x equal to 2 into x plus 13. To solve these equations now, we have to use our second method. Dear students, now you can see this is a linear form of equations. So let us solve the equations. First, we need to break the bracket of the right hand side. So after breaking the bracket, we will get 3x equal to 2x plus 26. Then change the side of the variable to x from right hand side to left hand side. Here our next step, 3x minus 2x equal to 26. That means x equal to 26. So the solutions of the equations is x equal to 26. After finishing all the method, I want to tell you one thing. In the solving equations, you can cross-check your answer. How? Yes. So here you get x equal to 26. Now you put the value of x in the equations and you can cross-check your answer. Let us do. If we are putting x equal to 26 in the equations, that means in the left hand side, because right hand side there is no variable. So put the value 26 in the left hand side. It will give you 26 by 26 plus 13 equal to 26 by 39. If we divide numerator and denominator both by 13, then you will get 2 by 3, which is equal to right hand side. That means the answer is correct. Means the solutions is correct. After solving all four methods, let us check how to form equations from different types of word problem. Let us take an example for this. The sum of two numbers is 74. One number is 10 more than other. Find two numbers. Here the sum of two numbers is given as 74 and one more conditions gave in the questions, that is one number is 10 more than another number. Okay, so we have to take x a number. So let us start the problem. Let one number is x, then other number should be x plus 10. Okay, and according to questions, the sum of two numbers is 74. So using these conditions, we can write the equations like x plus 10 equal to 74. Now we have to solve these equations by using our first method. Okay, so x plus x is 2x plus 10 equal to 74. Next step, 2x equal to 74 minus 10. We are changing the side of 10 from left to right with the sign negative. Next step, it gives us 2x equal to 64 by subtracting 10 from 74. Next, x equal to 64 divided by 2. So it will gives us the result x equal to 32. Therefore, one number is 32, then another number should be 32 plus 10. That means it is 42. Okay, if we are going to cross check the answer, then we can see the two number 32 and 42. The sums of these two number is 74. It means our solution is correct. Dear student, in our online class already we have learned all these four method and various type of word problem. So keep practicing. Stay safe. Thank you for watching this video.